Time to break, not the sign, but apparently jump around it or through it. I don't quite understand. What is up, guys? Digging Up Cool here. Welcome back to Digging Up Cool Dig's Sonic Generations. We're going to be doing Chemical Plant this episode. The chemical-filled factory. I was going to try and describe the level. Ooh, reach the goal with only one ring. Not my forte. However, I'm going to use the sweet mountain music because, man, that is some sweet jams. No pun intended now that I heard it, but no pun intended beforehand. That was a good unintentional pun. I am the unintentional pun master. All right, I'm going to just go under the assumption that I can get hit a lot. I am great at this mission. I may have just spilled water on myself. All right, I'm just gonna hope I don't get hit this time. So there's probably many things that can hurt me in this level. That's just my assumption, or it's the main level. It's the main level. It's really interesting. Like, I can't say this enough, but it's really, really fascinating how, oh my god, how they changed the level for each mission. It's minor tweaks, but it's really, really interesting. Instead of revisiting a level looking for like a power-up or something, I like how this game actually, even if it's small, changes up the level to make it more interesting. It's a really nice little change, and I will probably say it for every single episode, but it's important that I do, because I must be thorough. Yes! Yes! Yes, rank! Haha, more artwork. Hi, Metal Sonic. I'm not gonna challenge you this episode because you're gonna be part of the bosses and mini-bosses video. Yay! Also, I didn't mention in the first episode, but there will be an end slate for all of this. Not like where I talk. Basically, as stuff comes out, I'll update them for every video. So if you're watching from the beginning, I'll have it so you can click on a specific part. So if you want to see red ring locations or side missions or just the levels themselves, you can click on those videos. That's what I plan on doing at the end of each video. Now, as of now, it's still a work in progress because screenshots are hard to take. Chemical plant, you know, honestly, I wish that was just a plant that I can't make puns. Don't try. Don't try. When the puns will come to you. Rule of pumb. I was gonna try and say rule of thumb. That didn't work. That also didn't work. I'm great. 5 rules of speed running Sonic Generations. Rule 1, boost. Rule 2, boost. Rule 3, get your Mountain Dew and Doritos and MLG it up. Rule 4, boost. Rule 5, don't talk about the Fight Club. This has happened to me twice now where I've tried to go a little bit too fast through the level, not knowing what I'm doing. I jumped just a tiny bit earlier than I should have, and I end up taking the worst path possible. It's just my luck. Like, I'm normally not this bad at this game, but I guess it's what's referred to as the Let's Play curse. But I'm not really you can't really count what I'm doing as Let's Play, can you? I don't know, Let's Plays aren't properly classified versus a walkthrough or a playthrough. Man, YouTube terms are bad, just bad. All right, ooh, more music. I can't wait to hear this. Savannah Citadel Day. That's from Sonic Unleashed. It took me a while to realize what that was from, but that's from Sonic Unleashed because the hyphen day is there. The only Sonic game that does that. Why is Amy here? No, 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 no. I didn't realize I was on that bug, and I was like, oh dearie me. So it looks like for this mission, you have to, press the Y button, then wait for, the red bar to go over that little gray spot for, Amy's skill. It's strange, but I'm fine with it. It's really interesting the ways that this game tries to, I say tries, succeeds in, sprucing up the gameplay. It's genuinely cool. I love it. because it keeps the main levels from getting stale as well. Because it changes the game so much, because you get, like, friend missions, doppelganger races, which is basically the main game, but you gotta go fast in case you're not good enough at the game. I don't remember being this bad at the game, but that's okay.
No. Why not be so efficient? Screw me up. And go. Go now. Oh my god.
I am so bad at this. That extra 20 seconds wouldn't even make up for the time I spent there. And that's probably the most disappointing part. But at least I get artwork and an extra key for the boss fight. There's a lot of missions for every level, which is really nice because it adds a lot of, not replayability, well, yes, but no. It adds a lot of extra, interesting stuff for you to do. Well, this won't be annoying in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so, for this mission, there's an enemy called the Sprinkler, which drops rings. Now, this mission seems simple enough, except the rings despawn after a while, and you have to get 100 of them before the end of the level. Which, again, doesn't sound that bad, but it is really, really, really aggravating. Because you have such a small window to get the rings, and then get out. And the Sprinkler enemy gets ahead of you, and continues placing the rings regardless of whether or not you're there. It's one of a few side missions in this game that really, really bothers me. There. I've got enough rings to pass the level. Now, as long as I don't hit the spikes there, I'm fine. Okay, good. I've beaten this mission. Fair and polygonal. I don't know. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog in a video game with polygons. And for those of you who don't want to get incredibly frustrated by that, try and you can't be faster than the dropper enemy. You physically cannot be faster. So, just try and keep up with it and maybe stand directly below it as much as you can. So I've got to avoid the graspers and get to the goal. The graspers are the spider thing from Sonic 2. Hey, we restored bits of Chemical Plant Zone. Which means we're done the modern missions. Come back. Artwork, no! Alright, what's this one? Speed boost? No, invincibility challenge. I like that. I like that a lot. This should be cool. I mean, being invincible for an entire level sounds interesting. Of course, it runs out. I wish you didn't. What you gonna do now, Spikes? What you gonna do? Hey, what you gonna do? Hey, DJ! I'm not gonna go Space Jam on you. Don't worry. This is like I want to be the guy minus the difficulty. If the invincibility was gone, it'd be like I want to be the guy. As long as there's nothing that can crush you, it really is not a concerning mission. It'd be really interesting if, for that mission there was a wall, like, chasing you. I think it'd be a lot more difficult, but more interesting. Again, to recap, I want to be the guy minus any difficulty. Ooh, Aqua Shield. This is the bouncy one. I love the bouncy one. Actually, I love the abilities of all the shields from Sonic 3. Aqua Shield lets you bounce, which is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a very long time. The Lightning Shield. I think Aqua Shield breaks if you get hit by fire? If you get hit by anything, but there's certain weaknesses that each shields have, so you'll lose them as soon as you hit those. The Aqua Shield, I don't know what it is. The Fire Shield dies in water, and the Lightning Shield, again, I have no idea. They each have abilities, which is also really interesting, because, like, the Aqua Shield, as you can see, bounces. The Fire Shield, all of these shields are in the game, by the way. The Fire Shield shields you from any fire damage, and also, my train of thought just does not want to work with me today. Lightning Shield gives you a double jump, which can be used to break the game in a lot of levels. One of the last levels in the game, the second last main level in the game, not counting bosses and stuff, has a glitch with Classic Sonic where you can play the level in 3D. And it's really cool because Classic Sonic isn't supposed to control in 3D. Also, if you spin dash, it crashes the game. Oh yay, you've got some new skills. Can you pay them bills with those skills? I should apologize for that pun. If the level's asking what switch is which, I'm kind of concerned. Basically because it's gonna be like a maze, and it's gonna be scary, and I'm afraid. So the mechanic of this one is you press down switches, and then they'll change small parts of the level based on which ones you hit. Basically, it's slowing you down, and there's probably some puzzle-solving elements. I doubt it, because this is a Sonic game. Okay, what did that do? Note to self, look before leap. Or get game to look for you before leap. Programming is important. Of all things, for some strange reason, this is reminding me slightly of Sonic Colors, Sonic Colors having various levels, but that was more so just level design changes. Wow, I had a good time! I mean, I was enjoying playing this game. Music, must have. I know this song a little too well, so I'll try not to sing it, but you can't stop the beauty that is my terrible singing voice. This one's cool. I actually get to use Tails for this mission. If I can remember which button is where the Y button is, because the locations for buttons are different on every controller, mostly the X button. Okay, done with the singing now. And probably edited it all out. It's really cool, because this is actually a really interesting idea, because Tails carries you like he does in Sonic 3. I remember in Sonic 2, Tails was nothing special. Like, he couldn't fly at all. He couldn't do anything. Sonic can be 3D in chemical plants, or at least in this mission. I discovered that, all me. Hopefully no one else on the internet has discovered that. The rings from Sonic Adventure! This is great. I love this. This is really cool, and strangely reminds me of, the biplane, or the plane missions from Sonic 2. Done the level? Yes! Anticlimactic spin dash number 7! Ooh, got another piece of artwork. Now I've got one last mission to do because I keep falling off that area. Oh, it's just a doppelganger race. That's all I missed! That's great. I'm just going to give myself the benefit of the doubt and say, I know it's late into the video, but these episodes are probably going to be much shorter, than, like, the main content episodes, for a few reasons. One, there's less to explain, and there's, like, less actual content that I need to show. And also, there's just less. I mean, that's not true. It's about half an hour for every zone, like minus the main levels, which is a lot of content if you think about it, because there's 9 main levels of the game. If each of them takes me about half an hour, 9 times 3, 18, 27, that's about 270 minutes. So that's over 4 hours of extra gameplay just from the side missions, which is really impressive. Like, really, genuinely impressive. What did I just get bounced back by? I'm actually afraid to get the really suspenseful drowning music. Okay, we're fine. I was actually kind of hoping I'd get that. I think I got an A rank on that one. Again, not striving to get the best rankings, because I genuinely don't think it does anything. Also, I beat chemical plants on all of it except red rings. Actually, I think I've got all the red rings. Nope, you get back here, you stupid song. No! Ah, the balloon physics in this game are... That's something I thought I'd never say. The balloon physics in this game are exquisite. Brilliant. Simply, I missed. Though I missed. Sorry, what?